All right, guys. So, why do I think Apex is the best prop firm for beginners? Okay, and that's what I mean is people are just starting to trade and they want to actually trade with a prop firm instead of using their own capital, and they don't want to spend a lot of money. Well, Apex is it. I think they're the best because they're not expensive. You're not going to pass the first one anyhow. I mean, let's be realistic. You're probably going to take quite a few evals before you even pass one. All right. So let's be realistic, and they have all their accounts 80% off. I mean, you can do Rhythmic, you can do Tradiovate if you're a beginner and you don't know how to do Quant Tower or some of these other ones, or you don't have Ninja Trader. Tradiovate is so easy. So I would suggest that you go with Apex and get yourself a 50,000 account. It's probably the best one to pass because the profit goal is only 2,500, and it's the 3,000, and your trailing threshold is 2,500. And what they mean by a trailing threshold is if you're up 2,000, let's say you have 2,000 in your account, your profit you made, you can only lose 2,500, and that includes the 2,000 that you just made. So that is a little bit more difficult than an end of day drawdown. Okay, but let's be realistic. It's going to be very difficult for you to pass as a beginner. I mean, it just is. You can pass these on one day. That's what's so great about it. Okay, pass these on one day. You can even reset the evaluation if you want. I wouldn't suggest you do that unless you're paying, because these evals are with that 80% off are very, very inexpensive. And then actually, I think they have $35 resets now. So let's say you pay $50 for the eval, you fail it. Well, instead of buying another eval, just pay the $35 and reset it. And I mean, they give you quite a bit of leeway here with this. How many contracts? 10 minis, 100 micros for 50,000. Again, it's very inexpensive. You want to just get one account. I don't suggest you get a bunch and copy trade. I know you want to, because I mean, like, who doesn't, right? That's all the YouTubers are doing it. You're just not that good, right? And you're going to overtrade. If you watch the really good YouTubers, there's different ways of trading. Like Trades with Travis, he scalps, but he's really good. Okay, and he does take losses. Everybody takes losses. Patrick Wieland, now he copy trades 20, but he's really good, and he'll even admit he's blown a bunch of evaluation accounts. So it's not easy. But if you are a beginner and you're kind of trading the demo, and you're like, man, I want to put some cash into this, and have a little, because it's different. If you're trading a demo, you're going to sit back and you're going to YOLO, and you're going to go, well, I know I can reset, But if you actually paid for the account, well, you're going to think, well, man, I don't really want to lose $50, right? And so you're going to think about your trades more. Now you can YOLO these. You can pass these in one day. You can pass them in one trade. If you catch that opening breakout and you're lucky, man, you'll pass it in one trade. So once you pass it, though, you have to trade for 8 days. And there's no, like, you have to be 8 winning days or anything like that. They just want you to trade for 8 days. They're trying to stop the flipping by putting in a minimum profit that you have to make. It's like 6 or 7% of your buffer of whatever. Like, the buffer here is supposed to be like $2,600 for a 50,000 account. So long story short, here's what you would do. Let's say you pass it and you activate. You have a 50,000 account. Your drawdown's 2,500. Okay. They want you to trade for 8 days. So, okay. So what do you need to make? If you want to withdraw 1,000, you need what? 3,600. Okay. So 3,600 to divide that by 8. This is not hard. It used to be better at math, but I'll do it right now. You have to make $450 per day trading. So you get to trade 10 minis. If you wait for a breakout and put in like 5 or 6 minis, you'll get to that 450 in no time. And now you don't want to make, if your goal is 3,600, there is a 30% consistency rule. So you don't want to make more than 1,080. Okay, in per day of trading. So anywhere between 460 and 1,000. That's not hard, guys. 30% is not that hard of a rule to follow. Fast track trading is 20%, Tradeify is 20%. That's much harder. I think 30% gives you a pretty decent leeway. And again, these accounts are very inexpensive. It's good for you to get. I think it's good training because it makes you want to trade more careful, and you have to be in the consistency rule. Kind of keeps you in check. Once you get funded, you don't want to. You can't YOLO anything. I mean, that's silly. Just make the a few $100 a day. Stop. If you make 600-700, great. That gives you a little bit more buffer. For let's say one day you make less than your 450. Let's say you make 400, but you made 600 the day before. So now you got a little bit of buffer, something to work with. So anyhow, that's just my take on things. I did become an affiliate, so please use my code. It's on the link. All right. Thanks, guys.